So where were we yesterday? Yesterday, yesterday also we were discussing about the rock mechanics questions, numericals, or we have discussed up to this, and I gave you a homework, question number 62, and please please comment on the chat box that if anybody has any doubt, please let me know. जो भी आपको दिक्कत है, क्या चीज़, कोई भी चीज़ में आपको अगर कोई अभी भी दिक्कत आ रहा है स्पीड से रिलेटेड, तो मुझे लगता है वी आर ऑन अ राइट पाथ, बट जितना स्पीड होना चाहिए उतना है, मैं सफिशिएंट टाइम भी दे रहा. सो इफ स्टिल एनीबडी हैज़ एनी इशू रिलेटेड टू एनी क्वेश्चंस और रिगार्डिंग द क्लास, he can comment. Otherwise, I will see, you can comment till I am solving question number 62, which I have given you as a homework. Okay. In the question number 62, it was a simple question. In this question, what you have to calculate? Just you have to calculate the tensile strength. What is the formula of the tensile strength? Tensile strength formula is 2F by pi dl. है ना, हमने बहुत बार रटा इस क्वेश्चन, इस फॉर्मूले को, है ना. So 2F by pi dl. So now what you need force, you need D, you need L. Okay. So the Brazilian test, the cylinder. So this is the your cylinder charger. Okay. So if this is our cylinder, so what you need, if the diameter is 54 mm and thickness cylinder rock, and so you can I'm writing here what he has given us and what I will do. So he has given us a diameter, dia is 54 mm. So if I am converting into the centimeter, then it will be 5.4 centimeter. If you want to convert into meter, you can also do whatever way you want to do, you can go. And what is the height of the height of the block? This, if the thickness, if he is talking about the thickness, so this will be the height, which is a 22 mm. So if you convert into the centimeter, it will be 2.2 centimeter. You can convert it to meter also. So if you are converting the meter, then you will take the meter, and you can also convert into the centimeter. It's up to you. And the failure load, the load he has given us 11.4 kilonewton. So 11.4 kilonewton. Okay. So that will be our force. This will be our force, and this will be L. You can take L, length. Okay. So now just this is the formula. You have to apply the formula. Just you need to apply the formula. 2 into force is 11.4 kilo newton. So kilo you can convert with multiplying by 10 to power 3. Then pi, the pi value, it's up to you what value you want to take. So pi value is 3.14, or either 22.7 you can also take. And the answer will not change too much, because they have given us the proper difference in the options. So you can take 12.22.7 also, is up to you. Okay. Then D, diameter we will take 5.4, because in centimeter. And the length, L is the length, this is the length, this is dia. Okay. This is force or load. So what was the 2.2? So this is in centimeter. So now he asking in the Pascal, to evaluate in the Pascal, because we want to calculate in the Pascal. So what is the Pascal? 1 Pascal equal to Newton by meter square. So we need to change this into the meter, है ना. So how you will solve? Just you need to 2 into 11.4 multiply 10 to power 3. divided by 3.14 into 5.4 was in centimeter. So if you want to convert into the meter, you will multiply 10 to power minus 2. Okay, and if you want to convert 2.2 into the meter, it will also multiply with the 10 minus 2. Now it just is you need to solve this calculation. So if you solve this calculation, you will get your desired answer. So if I can give you a clue, I will give you a clue. Minus 3 minus 5 minus 10 to power minus 8, and on the top side 10 to, it will be 2 into 114 divided by 314 into 54. It will be 10 to power 10 divided by 22. Now just solve this equation, this calculation. You will get 6.11 into 10 to power 6 Pascal, or Newton by meter square. It will become 3.11 megapascal is our answer. So answer will be 3.10 megapascal. Okay, so this question was just a formula based. Yesterday we have I gave you as a homework. Now solve question number 64. You have a 30-second, or I in between I will check your chat box. If you have any doubt, I will clarify that one. So those, yes, Syed Afru Hussain, you are right. 6.11, which is 6.10. You are correct. Okay. So question number 64. Try this question. I will wait 30 seconds. Then I will solve this question. Porosity is just simply the formulas of the porosity. Then you just have to do it. Take this class as your practice also, Anna. So this class will help you to think and solve numericals, or other classes will help you to solve the theory portion of the theory of the questions. So please go and watch those class or read DJ Desmukh. It's up to you, whatever way you want to read. I'm not commenting on that one, but theory section and numeric section, both you have to prepare, because theory section, if you read a formula in the theory section, and if you practice 2 3 4 questions, that formula always stick in your mind. The probability will very high that will be remember in your brain, है ना? तो कोशिश करना ठीक रहता है. So porosity, they can ask you what is the formula of the porosity. They can ask what are the terminology in which formula. We will see those questions also, formula based theory questions. Porosity, everybody know what is volume of void divided by volume of sample. Volume of void, you can also write down volume of sample minus volume of gypsum. Means, so this is sample, this is, suppose this is sample, something or pore will be there. So if you want to find out the pore volume or the holes volume, then you have to take the sample size, and you have to take the volume of this solid. So you can say sample minus v of solid, you can say, or whatever he is saying that gypsum, so it will become a gypsum. So if you solid minus sample minus gypsum, then you will get, so you can write gypsum, so you will get your void volume divided by volume of sample. Okay, so it will become 1 minus volume of gypsum divided by volume of sample. I think volume of void by volume of solid होता है ना. Solid, that means gypsum, which is gypsum. So it will be solid. Solid, that means gypsum. I have done some mistakes. शुरू से करते हैं ना, कंफ्यूजन ना रहे. What was the formula? Volume of void divided by volume of solid, that is gypsum. Okay. So volume of void, you can write volume of void like full sample. So volume of sample minus volume of gypsum divided by volume of gravity of gypsum material and density of the gypsum, specific gravity of the gypsum material. We will find out the gypsum. Oh, leave this question because it is taking time. I am something is mistake or something I am forgot. So we will discuss it after. We will discuss these questions. Okay, the classification of the rock mass on the basis of RQD. So we have seen this classification. Who has classified RQD on the basis of rock mass? Please comment. You have 30 seconds. So who has divided it? The classification of the rock mass on the basis of RQD. So that was Deer. So who has given the RQD classification of RQD? Who was Deers? Whenever you see this type of question, especially in GATE or in the Coal India or any SAIL, GAIL, NTPC exam of the mining, you just do not focus on the answer that is there, but you also have to watch these choices like who Burton classified Q system and Benevsky classified RMR and Gamble कब करेंगे जब ड्यूरेबिलिटी. Okay, so this way you have to practice the questions which has, whenever you see this type of questions you have to practice like this, so it will not only solve one question, it will help you to solve 4 questions in a single question. ठीक है. Question number 53, give your answer. Barton classified the rock mass on the basis of. Question number 53. Please, you should write question number and then your answer. So it will be help. Barton. So Barton classified the rock mass on the basis of. So we have seen Barton classified Q system. So whenever I told you, whenever you see these questions, you will have to see Barton Q system. So Barton Q system. This is your answer, but you should not stop here. You have to see other option also. RMR. We have seen RMR. Benevsky. Beniawski. Okay. And slag durability. Slag durability was Gamble's. And RQD was of Deers. Question number 54. Please give your answer. 54. A. Vishwanath given answer A. Saeed Afruddin given A. सुधाकर सी. यार 2 ऑप्शन देख लिए फिर भी आपको स्लाइड भी दिखा रहा है कैसे करना है, फिर भी अगर आप आंसर गलत दोगे. भूखा सुखाकर, if I pronounce it wrong, please sorry for that. Hensengi classification the rock mass on the basis of. Hensengi classification is C factor. C factor is, that means option A. I told you, whenever you see this type question, you should not stop. You have to revise. RMR given by Binevsky. RQD given by Deers. And Q system given by Q system given by Barton. So this way your revision will be fast and it will help you. You will not. Okay. So do you know the formula of the Q system? Please write down the formula of the Q system. So whenever you write the Q system formula, please first 30 seconds you should give your answer. Then we will start question number 54. Write down question number 54, then your answer. So I will understand which question of which question you are giving the answer. RQD divided by JN expressed in the Q system refer to. So do you know the Q system formula? Just watch Q system. Q system, that formula will be RQD divided by JN, JR divided by JA, JW divided by SR. Whenever you watch the formula, write down in the that for your single paper A4 size paper 2-3 paper where I told you to write down all the formulas. Q equal to RQD divided by ZN, JR by JA, JW by SRF. So what is the ZN? ZN equal to joint set number. This is joint set number. What is ZR? ZR the joint roughness number. This is joint roughness number. Roughness number. This is the joint set number. Z is joint alternation number. Joint alternation number. JW will be joint water reduction number. Water reduction number. Joint water reduction number. What is the SRF? Is a stress reduction factor. So if he will make a question on the basis of a formula and he is not asking you the numerical, then what he will do? He will ask in the Q formula what is JR or JWF or SRF. What is the means of SRF or SRF term or the stress reduction factor? In which formula you will see this type question he may frame. Okay, so try to remember formula in such a way that if he will ask in the theory section, you also remember that one. So write down this formula in your paper and write down this these and these terminology. So if he asks any of this, you can know. So what is the J upon SRF? J upon SRF. It is known as stress, active stress. So you can also write down the cos system, cos Q system will be multiplication of the degree of jointing multiply joint factor, joint friction multiply with the active stress. So J by SRF will be active stress. Z ZR by ZA is the joint friction. RQD divided by JN will be degree of jointing. So what he has asked in this question, RQD by ZN in the Q system, which is joint blocking, size of joint blocking. Okay, question number 57. We have not discussed this question in our AK GORAI, but if you know the answer, you can comment on the chat box. So the tape extrometer, tape extronometer? What is the tape extronometer? It is a use for the root convergence. Root convergence, we will use the tape extronometer. I know many of you don't know the tape extronometer. You have never heard this terminology. But if you see this type of theory question, write down or revise these questions multiple times so it will stick in your mind. The tape extronometer will look like this. This is a digital tape extronometer. Okay, so it will tape extrometer is used to measure monitoring the surface lateral or in a radiation movement and convergence between the pair of the reference stud. The digital tape extrometer, which is the portable, measuring the displacement between the pair of the referring. Okay, I think now you got it. What is the tape extrometer? So what is the tape accelerometer which is used in the roof convergence? The rock 52, question number 52. Give your answer. Classification system consider the active stress. Where you have seen active stress factor? I told you this type question he may ask. अरे यार भाई इसका तो आंसर आना चाहिए ना. So we have seen the Q system. Here was the formula. The Q system we have seen. What is the formula? Q बराबर RQD divided by ZN, ZR by JA, ZW by SRF. ZQD is the rock quality designation. We have also seen the formula of RQD, which means the core size more than 10 centimeter or 100 mm divided by the length is RQD. Then the joint set number, then the joint roughness number, then joint alteration number, then joint alteration, joint water and stress reduction number. And we have seen that Z by SRF is known as the active stress. So we have seen active stress factor in Q system. Okay. So when you see this question, you should know the RQD formula, RMR formula, and GSI. What is the GSI, etc. So go, and this is your homework to for today. That go and check Q system RQD formula. I told you go and write down RMR formula and what is the GSI. You have to search, and if any formula in these two method, you write down on this that paper. Okay. Question number 66. Up to the whatever question we have discussed. If anybody has any doubt, they can comment. Okay. Now Vishwajit and the Afru Hussein have given their answer, which is the 152. Okay. So in the 66, we have not discussed this question or this formula. So you should also write down the what is the compressive and tensile strength formulas. So if you please write down these formula also in your that paper or marks A4 size. So if he asks you the tensile stress, tensile strength, tensile uniaxial tensile strength. This is the uniaxial tensile strength. If you want to know the formula, that 2C divided by 2C cos phi by 1 plus sin phi. This is your tensile. Sigma of compressive will be 2C by cos phi, 2C by cos phi divided by 1 minus sin phi. Okay. So what is the sigma T? Sigma T will be uniaxial tensile strength. Or what is sigma C, which will be uniaxial compressive strength. And what is the phi? Phi will be angle of internal friction. Okay. So now if he will give you the value, then you can. So angle of internal friction of the sandstone are 6 megapascal and the 65. So what is the C? C we have not write down, which is the coherence, cohesive, cohensile. Okay. So sigma T, which will 2 multiply C. C is cohesive, which is a 6 multiply. You can take 6 also because he asking in the megapascal and we have the value in also megapascal. So do not need to convert the value. So 2 into 6 cos 5 he has given us 65. So 65 degree divided by 1 plus sine 35 degree. Okay. And similarly 2c 6 cos 35 degree divided by 1 minus sine 35. So if he want to ask you this question, then he will need to give us what is the value of sine 35 or cos 35. One of the value he have to give. Okay. So if one of the value he will give, you can find out the other value with the help of sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Everybody know this is a property. So one of the value if he will give you, other value you can find out. Please remember this formula also. Use calculator and find out this value, or should I calculate the value? Answer will be, I will give you the answer. So if you put all the value, it will become 12 cos 35 divided by 1 plus sin 35. It will become 12 cos 35 divided by 1 minus sin 35. So this value, if you put in the calculator, now you can ask in the gate examination, they provide us the calculator, so it will be easy. But if he will ask in your examination, he will give you 45 value over 60 value. So if he will consider 45, then you can solve it easily. So 45 will be 12 root 2 divided by 1 plus 1 by root 2. Similarly, this will be, you can down. So if he will give you the value of the theta or phi in according, where you don't need calculator, then you can solve the question easily. If he will give you this type of value, like phi will be 35, 25, which value you don't know, then you have to, they have to provide calculator option, or otherwise nobody can solve in that fixed timing. I think you have understood what I want to say. I have not given you answer, no? So answer will be 6.24 and 20, no, compressive. So what he has asked, the magnitude of the theoretical and confined compressive and tensile. Compressive and tensile he asked. So option will be this. So this question you should focus, because this type mistake you will do, because I had calculated only one, where answer will come 6.29. So I was in hurry, and I marked that option. But you have to check both option. Otherwise, you should know which value, because tensile strength I got 6.24. Okay, compressive strength was 23.05. So otherwise you have to calculate both the value, or you need to focus whenever you choose your answer, है ना? अदरवाइज आपने सब कुछ सही किया, बस आंसर चूज करने में थोड़ी सी मिस्टेक कर दी, और ऐसी मिस्टेक्स बहुत सारे लोग करते हैं, और एक और दो क्वेश्चन इससे गलत हो जाते हैं, उससे 4 से 5 नंबर का नुकसान हो जाता है, और 4 से 5 नंबर का नुकसान मतलब कम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में बहुत बड़ा मिस्टेक हो जाता है। तो ऐसी गलती ना करें। अगर आप क्वेश्चन सोल्व कर लिए हैं, तो उसको थोड़ा अच्छे से, थोड़ा 2 सेकंड ज़्यादा लेके थोड़ा चूज करें ना, तो थोड़ा ध्यान रखें। Okay, question number 68. Try to solve this question. We have discussed this question also, and we have seen the formula also. Try this question 68. Question number 68. You have 30 seconds to solve this question. Okay. So 68. Try this question. I told you. So now I will give you the way how we will solve this question. In this question, what he has asked, shearer strength. Shearer strength he has asked. So I think you know the shearer strength formula. So what was the shearer strength formula? We had discussed this in last class also. So shearer strength was P by A or P by pi dt. P by pi dt in kilogram by centimeter square. What is the P? Where the P is load which we are applying, and what is the A or what is the T, which is the thickness. Okay, and what is D is diameter, dia. So dia he has given us 20.8 centimeter. No doubt we cannot, if you want to convert it, and if you need to conversion, you can convert it. And thickness he has provided us 0.8 centimeter, and load he has given us 1000 kg. Okay, and our unit also in kg by centimeter square. So centimeter, this is also centimeter, this is centimeter. So do not need to convert in the meter or the mm. because so P value is 1000 divided by pi, which is 1.414, and D diameter is 2.8, and what is the thickness, which is 0.8. So 12224 1000 multiply 10 to power 4 डिवाइड बाय 314 28 and 8. If you cross 8 1 8 2 8 16 4 8 पंजे 40, so 125. And if you can check the value 50 142 and 284 and 246, so you can do approximation also if you need. So because the choices he has given us, which is the very far, so how you will do approximation, you can solve like 125 you can take, and in the bottom you can say take 120 or 115, it's up to you. 115, take 115, and then you can take 30 and multiply 10 to power 4. So 5 2 10 5 25 5 6 30. Now you take is 5, 5 6 30 5 3 15. So now value become 100 divided by 63, 63. So it will become 63 and 7, and it will become 9 to 3.0. So 6 पंजे 30, so 63 5 5 से 15 से 6 पंजे 30 1 31, like this 315. So it was become 1.5 something. It was 1.5 something. Multiply 10 to power 2. So when you go, it will nearly 150. Nearly 150. So nearly 150 is value only 150 142. If you want exact answer, you can go with your calculation. Okay, so you can do approximation calculation also if the your question allow us, है ना? So whenever you practice, you should practice in the multiple way. Like first, you have to watch the answer. You are correct. Everybody are giving your answer. Try this question 69. You have to find out the K value. So a circular tunnel in the opened in the sandstone rock with the far field stress of the P node and the KP node as shown in the figure. If the tangential stress at a point A is the 3 times that of the point of B, okay, and the value of the K is, so K you have to find out. Everybody know what is the K, but now here you have to find out the K value. Okay, so how you will solve? You have 30-second practice. At least try, give some try to this question, because if you try, it will stick in your mind. You will do mistakes. So in this question, I think you know or remember this formula: P naught divided by 2, 1 plus K, 1 plus A square by R square, plus 1 minus K, 1 plus 3 A 4 by R 4 cos 2 theta. Okay, so at a boundary, this is your boundary. So where boundary r equal to a, we have also discussed a few property where the r equal to a. So we had found out, and you can directly remember that also, that p naught 1 plus k plus 2 1 minus k into cos 2 theta. I think you have revised properly, then you will remember that we know direct property where the boundary, at a boundary the stress will be this. We can give stress according to this formula. Okay, so it's up to you. If you want to remember, otherwise remember this formula. It from this way formula you can find out the stress at any point. Okay, so if this is our formula, and he is saying that the stress at point A and stress at a point B. So at a stress point, at a stress at point A is given is, and stress at point B. You can write like this also. Stress at point B and stress at a point A. So stress at a point A is the 3 times of the stress at a point B. So if you take stress at point B is P node, stress at point A will be 3P node. Okay, so stress at a point A, you can give at point A, you know that theta will be point theta equal to 0, and at point B theta equal to 90 degree. So at theta equal to 0, you can find out the stress at point A. So put cos theta equal to, so cos A, you can say sigma A equal to P node 1 plus K, plus if you put 0, so all values become 1, cos 0 equal to 1, so it will be 1 minus K, and if you solve this one, it will come as 0.3 माइनस के. अगर आप थीटा की वैल्यू जीरो रखेंगे, क्योंकि पॉइंट ए पे थीटा इक्वल टू जीरो है ना, तो उससे क्या होएगा कि आपको स्ट्रेस ए पे पता चल गया, पी नोट 3 minus k. You can write P node, or and stress at B you can find out similarly, where for the stress at B, as you know theta equal to 90 degree, you have to place. So if you put theta equal to 90 degree at, for find out the stress at B, then when you put 90 degree here, it will become 180, that means 0, it will become 0. So you will get only this P naught plus 1 plus K. So if you note stress at A and stress at B, if you get stress at point A and stress at point B, then you can equate both of them. We know the stress at point A should be 3 times of the stress at point B. So stress at point A, we know 1 3 minus K and equal to, and stress at point B we had find out, which was when you will solve this equation, P naught to P naught, and it will equal 3 minus K equal to 3 plus 3K, so 3 to 3, how it becomes 0? Yeah, we have done some mistake again. So he has given us this. So if the stress at a point A is the 3 times of the point B, both the points are located at the boundary of the tunnel. Okay. So okay. So uh, I will explain this question again, because we have done some mistakes in to find out the stress of point B. देखो क्या करना क्या है इस क्वेश्चन में, कर रहे हैं वो सही है, बट थोड़ी सी मिस्टेक हमने क्या कर दी कि हमने जो देख रहे थे ना, we have seen that at a point A and point B are on the boundary, and we have seen sigma at a boundary, or sigma theta at a boundary, we can write with the help of P 1 plus K plus 2 1 minus K cos 2 theta. Okay, this is your boundary stress equation simplification. So at a point A, theta equal to 0, theta equal to 0 degree. So stress at A will be P 1 plus K plus 2 1 minus K, and cos 0 is become 1. So it the value will become 3 t in minus k. Okay, at sigma a, and at point B is also situated at a boundary, so theta equal to 90 degree. So when you put sigma b p 1 plus k 2 1 minus k, and when you put theta equal to 90, it become 180, and cos 180, that means minus 1. So it will become minus 1. So sigma b equal to 3k minus 1. Okay. So when you find out the sigma a and sigma b, so stress, the condition is given stress at point A, which should be more three thrice time of the stress at B. So stress at point A, we know P 3k minus 1, 3 minus k, and it will become 3 times of P 3k minus 1. When you solve this equation, you will get your desired answer, which is, you can eliminate P, it become 3 minus k, it will become 3, 3 3 is 9k, and it will become 3. So when you take 3 in this way, it will become 3, it will come here to 10k, so k equal to 6 by 10, so k equal to 0.6. So your k value will be 0.6. If you have any doubt regarding these questions, please let me know, है ना, आप कमेंट कर दें जिसको भी कोई डाउट हो, कि जिस क्वेश्चन में अभी भी आपको कोई डाउट हो, जिसको नहीं है वो दे कैन सोल्व क्वेश्चन नंबर 70. In the question number 70, you have to find out the horizontal stress. I told you to remember the relation between the horizontal stress and the vertical stress. And we have also we have seen this type of questions. So please give your do some efforts and try to find out the answer of the question number 70. So sigma h is a horizontal stress and sigma v is vertical stress. As you know, sigma horizontal should be Poisson's ratio divided by 1 minus Poisson's ratio equal to sigma b. This formula you should know or recall, remember. So sigma horizontal, if you want to know, then you need to know Poisson's ratio. The Poisson's ratio he has given us, which is zero point 0.2, divided by 1 minus zero point 0.2, multiply sigma of vertical stress he has given us 10 megapascal, so you can write down 10 megapascal. Don't need to change any units because he has asked in megapascal. So it will become zero point 0.2 divided by zero point 0.8 multiply 10, it will come 2 divided by 20 divided by 8, 4 पंजे 20, 4 2 8, 2.5. Answer will be 2.5. 2.5 megapascal. Okay, if you have any doubt up to 70 whatever question we have discussed except one, 70 question number B, answer number B. Okay, so some of you have given the answer and they are working hard. So if you are also involved in the class, in the especially in the rock mechanics, it will be easy, and it you will feel after some of the after a point you will think that this subject is also, you can practice and attempt those questions who which are related to rock mechanics, you will attempt. Otherwise you feel a little bit tough and maybe you will left the questions which are related to rock mechanics. Major and minor stress. Okay, in this type question we have not seen, or this theory we have not discussed in the AK GORAI. We just watch the formula of the major and the minor, but how you will see the formulas we will discuss. So the major and the minor stress, the major stress is 6. This is the major stress, which is 6, and the minor stress is minus 2. This is minus 2. Okay, they are plotted in the Mohr circle as showing. The center of the Mohr circle is denoted by C. This is the denoted. This is Mohr circle, and the center will be C. Are the normal and the shear stress. So how you will find out the normal and the shear stress? Shear, normal and shear. Normal. So first try to find out the radius of the. So radius of circle. Radius of the circle, how you will find out? You will find out with the difference of these two. So 6 minus 2, we are finding out difference between this point to this point. So it will become 6 plus 2, it will become 8. So it is the diameter. So this is the dia of the circle. 6 minus 2. Okay, and the radius of the circle will be 8 by 2, which is 4. Okay, so whenever you find out the radius, then the normal stress will be radius cos theta. This now I will told you what is the cos theta. What is, suppose this is your horizontal line and this is your inclined line. Okay, if you know this is r or this is x and it is the theta. So if you find out the component of this x according to the horizontal line, then the projection on of the x on the horizontal plane will be x cos theta. Okay, and the projection of x in the y direction, or those lines which are not connected with the theta or the far from the theta, it will be x sin theta. Are you getting or not? So x theta cos theta, I know you, many of you know how you component or you will take component. So if you know the r is this and this is your theta, then it will be r cos theta. And on the vertical side you don't find a theta here, so it will be r sin theta. So normal stress will be r cos theta, and shear stress r sin theta. So r sin theta, that means r you have find out for sin 60, and your r cos 60. So r is 4 cos 60. I think you know how you find out the cos and sin theta value. And if you still not remember 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, sin cos tan cot. So 0 0 1 by 2 root 3 1 by root 2 root 3 by 2. So it will be 1 root 3 by 2 1 by root 2 1 by 2. He has asked us cos 60 will be 1 by 2, so it will become 2. And sin 60 equal to root 3 by 2, that means 2 root 3. So your will answer will be normal stress will be 2, and the shear stress is 2 root 2 root in the negative. The shear stress will be in the negative side of the y. If this is the positive side, this is negative side. So the negative side is 2 root 3. So 2 root 3. So the value will be 2 into root 3 is 1.73. You also try to remember the value of root 2 as well as root 3. Root 2 is 1.1414 and root 3 is 1.73. Try to remember a value of these roots also. So when you multiply, it will become 3.46. 3.46 in negative direction. So answer will be, both answer are similar, B or C, B or D. Okay, I think you have understood whatever I have discussed today, and If you still have any doubt, both are the Afroz Hussain ji. Both option B and D are the similar. So I don't know the question they have given us the extra marks or they have eliminated that question. I don't know, but our answer should be 2 comma minus 3.46. In this question they have printed wrong or don't know. In the category they have mentioned B and D, but our answer should be 2 is the your normal stress and shear stress should be minus 3.46. You should remember root 2 value as well as root 3 value also. If I told you, if I am giving you that, if I am saying that please remember this formula or please remember root 2 value or please remember root 3 value, that you must remember, because if any question comes in the examination and if you don't know the root 2 value or root 3 value and other 4 5 people will know the answer, then they will definitely get high.
To watch the complete video, download Mining Gyan 2.0 app from the Play Store and enjoy seamless learning with Mining Gyan 2.0.
Bye bye.